The worldwide token is doomed. Stay tuned because the end is near and I'm going to tell you exactly why that is the case. You will not want to miss this one. Never fear, because the Greek is here. Welcome all my world people. I'm the Greek, and according to you guys, I'm the Greek liar, so why don't we just say I'm a liar? Because everything I say is a lie, everything gets blamed on the Greek. Yeah. In this video, we're gonna go over some things, okay, that needs to be said, because everything gets blamed on the Greek. It's all the Greek's fault why things are going wrong. But first, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss a Greek video. Also, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say in this video is my own opinion, but I think it's the right opinion. It's for entertainment purposes only, so never fear because this Greek is here. Now let's just get to it. There was a new announcement in World, and this announcement was great for you guys, was it? Let's read. Attention everybody, big news is on the horizon. But for today, we got a thrilling update to share. The Worldwide Protocol is introducing its new halving schedule. Wait, halving schedule? That's in it. I know another coin that does that. Bitcoin? Very innovative. Starting imminently, the protocol will initiate rebasing at 2% daily. Wow. More inflation, more dilution. Just what the protocol needs to make it survive when its LP is in the tanks. But don't worry guys, every 3 months it goes down by half. So it will go down to 1%, then 0.5%, then 0.25, and finally to 0.125 until the max supply is reached. But don't worry guys, it's only 10 million, the max supply. And hence, the rebasing will be at 0.125 once the halving cycles are completed. We estimate to reach max supply sometime in mid-2025 or later, maybe the fourth quarter of 2025. I hope you push that as far as you can because, you know, you don't have the LP to sustain even your supply now, so why do you want to keep upping it? But whatever. What's more, get ready for the worldwide games. These games will be paid in BNB and used to directly acquire world tokens, subsequently undergoing burning processing. Oh, who's going to play the games? Are you guys ready for the games? And they hope this strategic move diminishes the token supply radically, fostering increased price and diminishing circulating supply. You guys are increasing at 2% a day. You think the games are going to undo that? So just to put it out there for you guys, right now you have 224,000. It keeps changing because, you know, more tokens as people claim. 224,000 in circulating supply. That's what the holders hold, okay? If you count what's in the LP, it's much greater, but we'll get to that. Now, at 2% a day, you're looking at somewhere around 4,250 a day going into your circulating supply. 4,250 of tokens with no LP backing, just diluting your supply. So, I wanted to ask PRADO why he thought this was a good idea, but he decided to tell us why it was a good idea himself. Here's why I made this move. I have kept this thing down in the 200K region for some time. It inflates but can be deflationary if the protocol was working. So he admits it wasn't working. That should give you confidence. If I had volume, if I had positivity, if I had more support, a lot of this can happen, and believe it, it will work with some work. Maybe if you did the right things, didn't waste money, and actually didn't call people out by names, make fun of them, welcome them in with open arms, listen a little. Okay, but whatever. But none of it is working, man. Take a look around, guys. Prices in the dumps, and it's going to continue to go in the dumps because you're doing the worst things for your protocol. But you want to blame the Greek because of my negativity. If you actually listened to people and actually did stuff that was positive, I would shut my mouth. But I'm not going to because you keep doing things that negatively impact your holders. We have a dead Discord. You're right, it's dead because your believers are losing faith in you. Nobody is buying. Why would they buy when you give away the house for free? If there's any volume, it's only selling. Duh, they want to get out when they still can, when it's worth something. So what am I supposed to do? Sit around and do nothing? How about follow your white paper? How about doing things that impact your protocol? How about talking about your protocol on your own lives instead of talking about Bitcoin and selling Bitcoin to the masses? How about being proud and actually making your channel on Discord about your own token? Have faith in your own token. You have never bought your own token. That is pretty sad. How about buying your own token and having faith so you know that your money that you make is based on the success of your token? Go all in on your token. No. You don't want to go all in on your token. You want others to pay the taxes for you. It's okay. Yes, I've done some giveaways. Some, over 40% of the tokens in circulation are due to giveaways and poor mismanagement of you and your funds. But it's hoped to trying to gain new holders, gain volume, gain price action. While I did all that, the Greek and others have made counter videos scaring away holders. I didn't scare away holders. High tax rebasing tokens scare away holders. People don't want high tax tokens. We've told you this a million times. But no, PRADO knows best. PRADO's figured out rebasing. PRADO's figured out inflation. Yet, your token continues to inflate. I'll show that later on in this video because you're going to call me a liar and say, no, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. And when I said you actually did buybacks and burns, congratulations. You did those on 2 days when you were trying to prove a point to make it deflationary. And that is true. You haven't done one since. So don't call me a liar anymore until you can prove factually. Don't just say Greek's a liar. That's your excuse for everything. Prove it with facts. Show the receipts. New potential investors that I could have gained, even videos others made, he and his friends were in the comments calling me a scammer. I mean, you can't make this up. No, you can't make it up. We were in the comments warning people because everything you've claimed, Bitcoin gifts, everything you've claimed, you haven't been doing. Okay? Where's this weed store? Why don't you talk about it anymore? Huh? Where's the magical weed store? Where is this stuff? If it smells like a rat, it looks like a rat, it's probably a rat. Don't act scammy. Don't do things like this, and it won't look bad. Follow through on your word and actually talk about your token a little. He has been on the other side of everything that I've tried to do this since day one. Yes, I have. You're right. I have. Because you're not doing right by your community. Okay? Do right by your community, actually follow through on your promises, and do things. Huh? Set aside a portion of each taxes to go to gifts. A portion of each taxes for buyback and burns. A portion of each taxes that you claim will go to you, YAMAP, and Mrs. Worldwide. Be transparent with all those things, how much you're collecting a day, and follow through. How about setting things so they're automated, these processes, rather than manual, because nobody can trust you when you're going to do anything. And then you go radio silent in your lives about your worldwide token. And when people bring it up, oh, I'm still talking, what do you want me to do? Do right by your people. Everything that he said in his video and thinks I should be doing, I've done 10 times over. No, you haven't. You've done it one time, you've given it one day, and then you claimed you knew better and changed it up right away. And people, if I'm wrong, say I'm wrong in the comments, please, because it's true. It's 100% true. You have said it, but haven't done it and given it enough time. You change things for like a week, you realize, oh, I'm not getting any more. It takes time sometimes, okay? But he doesn't recognize that. No, you're right, I don't recognize it. But in fact, acts like what I'm doing and why he said I would, and I have. I've got to do something to try and spark interest. I'm not going to just sit back and hope and pray and do nothing. If you think that raising the rebasing is going to spark interest in this, if you think people getting fake monopoly money in their wallets, their token balance going up is going to spark interest to this, you're wrong. Because right now, when your price was at 27 cents today, in a month when the supply doubles, the true price should be 13.5 cents. And then when you get to the halving, we'll be down to 6.5 cents of true LP value, and probably 3 cents actually. So what are you doing? How are you sparking interest? How does this move make sense when your LP is suffering? Where is the buyback and burns? Where's the LP injections? Where's the stuff that we need to save world? Okay? It seems that I care more about the token than you do, and you're the owner. And you can call me whatever you want. You could say Greek's a scumbag piece of crap. That's fine. I'm looking out for your community since you are not. Okay? Call me a liar. Call me a liar as many times as you want. Because when your token inevitably fails, you everybody's going to say the Greek was right, and you're going to have to listen to that constantly. So do you want to do something now before they say the Greek was right? Or do you want to say the Greek is right and I'm making the changes to fix this? Because it can be fixed. How about you ask for help, listen, instead of doing whatever you think is best, because this is not best. I'm telling you right now, this is not best for your protocol. And you weren't even deflationary before, so we're going to prove that. Okay, but let's finish your message. Please understand, this thing can only get to 10 million tokens. It doesn't matter how many tokens you get to. It's a relationship of how many tokens you have in circulating supply with your LP value. And right now, it's crap, okay? And that's without any burning. So obviously, it's not even going to get to that. But this is not hyperinflation. It's going to be inflating, yes, but then having, which happens every 3 months. You think it's going to deflate. It's not. There's going to be a lot of burning that happens with the new games. Yeah, it's not going to even be close to the smidgen. How many people are going to play games? Huh? You think you're going to create games that people are going to play? Games will only provide about a week's worth of interest. I'm just telling you. The reason I'm doing this is to add excitement in people's wallets. Yeah, you want to add excitement in their wallets on unrealized gains. But when it comes to realize them, the price will go down tremendously. Please don't do this. When we went through this, the inside of 10 months, the Seifu protocol grew to 46 million in circulation. Now you're comparing yourself to Seifu. That will not happen to us. It's impossible. Yes, I get it. It won't. But let me tell you one thing that you can't get through your head. And I'm just going to say this now for anybody who needs to hear it. The only reason Seifu lasted as long as it did is because of Brian Legend. And what do I mean by that? Brian Legend, with his wash trading, was keeping it alive. All that volume was Brian Legend. He was faking it to make us think it was bigger than what it is. That thing would have died so much sooner because the volume would have dried up and the inflation would have taken over. So don't say, oh, it's compared to Seifu. It shows you don't get it and still don't get it. But let's finally show what I was talking about with your inflation. Because this first picture I have is from the 9th of November. You had 205,492 in circulating supply, which is in your holders' wallets. And counting the LP, you had 235K. Okay? Now, this was taken yesterday. You had this was taken this morning, 229,000 in holders' wallets. 24,000 more since November 9th. And this is with your 0.15 rate, not even your 2% rate, and 267,000 in circulating supply, counting the LP, which is 32,000 more. But wait, Greek was wrong. It's not inflating. It's not inflating. Yes, it is, and it's alarming. The price will continue to go down, and the end is near, because once the price gets down a little bit further, people are going to lose more and more hope. It's just going to happen. They're going to sell out now because now they have somewhat okay gains. It's not terrible. They're only down 75% from the buy-in price, but it's going to get worse and worse and worse. I don't want to be known as the Greek was right. I want to be known as they listened to me and they tried to save this, and they didn't blame others. Those who blame others and don't take accountability for themselves inevitably will fail. So PRADO, take control and stop blaming others. You, and only you, can help the worldwide token. I love you all. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I release my newest videos. Sorry, you guys chose in the wrong leader. Stay safe out there.